channel, yeah.
Hey friends, how's everybody doing tonight? I know some people are confused because I had the live going, but then I had to redo it like always.
Why?
Well, because I set it up on my computer and accidentally clicked the wrong button, so it wouldn't let me change it from like one of the settings it had. So I had to fix.
That doesn't sound like you.
I know, right? It's shocking.
You nailed it first time around.
So I gotta pop you guys out here so I can see what you're all saying. So hello. Hey Jam, hey Jeff, hey Robert, hey Daniel, hi Average Joe, hi Peter, hi Grim, hi Tim, hi Calinango, hi Ronnie, hi Little Reds, hi Michael. Oh my gosh, I'll never be able to keep up with all of
Sounds
this.
like you're playing favorites here.
I'm reading everybody.
Every single person?
Yes, I'm reading every single person I can see on my screen. But that's not gonna last, so. Well done you, if you were here before I gave up. What's this thing doing? Ain't been on in a long while. Well, we're glad that you're here now. Yes, I am indeed wearing my Becky's hat today. Why isn't this going long ways? I don't understand how I struggle with technology so bad.
I love how you gave me such a hard time when I was doing it.
I never used to struggle. Also, all you ever did was turn your phone on. You didn't do any of the other stuff.
So I just do it at work.
Oh, yay! You got your nomad shirt today? That's fantastic, Joey. We're glad to hear that. Hope you like it. Thank you so much.
Thanks for buying it, buddy.
We really appreciate it. Oh, Terry got his too. That's right.
Really? That's awesome.
That's so good to hear, you guys. I'm glad you're all enjoying it.
We were nervous.
We were very nervous about t-shirts in general. So thank you everyone that's been so kind and like patient with us. That has been very, very kind. So thank you very, very much. Oh, Allie's, yours came today already too? Like everyone already got theirs. So I think if you ordered on, what was it, Tuesday? I think you went out Wednesday. That's awesome, you guys. So thank you very much. Merry Christmas. Whew, we still got ways to go till Christmas, Gary, but thank you. Hello, everybody. Hello. New to you project. The Major, you haven't seen this yet? You know, the new man. Hi, Emma. Tell Dan he's the man. I'm too lazy to work half as hard as he does on hot rods.
There was a comment, I forget what it was, and people were like, how do you get so much done, this and that? And then a few people were, they don't have any kids and this and that, and they're giving us a hard time.
Yeah, people are giving us a hard time about not having kids. Well, look at us.
If you don't have kids, cars build themselves.
Well, and you got more time to do other stuff. Well, hey, thanks, Average Joe. Appreciate the sub. Welcome here. Right, David, my Bucky's hat. Thank you very much, good sir. I know everybody's been asking where my Bucky's hat is, so I figured I'd show it off for you guys tonight.
Looking good.
Because we all know if I'm not advertising Bucky's for free, I'm not happy. Well, hello, Ronnie from Windsor.
Windsor?
Windsor? The green cup is yours, honey. Look, I'm basically just Bucky's. I'll just stand here drinking my Bucky's for like 2 hours. I won't, don't worry.
That's what the people pay to see.
All you gotta do is give up sleep.
Some days I feel like I do. It's a problem.
Dan gets so much done because he works in time lapse.
The time lapse drives me nuts because I'll be like, when I edit a video, I'm like, you get to pick how long the time lapse is or whatever. I'm like, wow, this one was like 2 hours. You know, make it go down into like a minute and a half, I'm like, wow, that would be sweet if that's how long it took. Like welding all the floors, holy moly. The last video where it was non-stop welding and then grinding and
Yeah. I know, the time lapse really makes it seem like it's so much less work than what you've been doing.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's dusty. Why is it so dusty in here?
So the time lapse. The hours and hours of welding and grinding.
Hello from East Tennessee, close to Bristol. We've been there.
Oh,
We've been there.
okay.
Oh man, yeah, there is 2 Average Joes now, but yours is Average Joe Garage, so there's a little bit of a difference now.
Sounds like they should fight.
Yeah. A battle of the Average Joes. I'd watch that show. Dan gets so much done because his veins are filled with Coca-Cola syrup.
That does help.
Love the Bills from Kitchener, Ontario. Well, thanks, Mike. Hey, Spike, how you doing? Yeah, all the fiberglass that used to be on the floor, that's the dust.
It used to be the floor.
Yeah. Hi, Grim. Hello, Nova, Arizona. Put a blower motor in the Nomad and tub it out. Screw original.
We already have one of them.
Hey, I guess we do have one of those already. I always forget that there's already a Nomad.
Or 2 nomad
Or
households.
2 Nomad households. It's coming in so fast. Greetings, peaceful seas from beautiful Pacific Northwest Washington.
Ah, heard
Wow.
good things.
You're doing a great job not hacking this one up. Keep up the great progress.
I think people are impressed I'm not hacking it.
Oh yes, what is happening between you and Morski?
Well, I'm pretty sure on Christmas Eve we're going to duke it out.
It's just some fun between friends.
I love Horsky.
We really like Morski, so please be nice to him.
No, give him a hard time. Go over there and call him a hack. He's just jealous of all of this.
All of our castle, our Canadian castle. When are you picking up the car at Morski's?
Well, it was supposed to be this past week. I'm paying a company to get it, and didn't happen yet. They said they'd get back to me, and then they didn't. So that's the way that went.
Turn up the heat. My feet are cold. It's actually been pretty nice. Like it's cold outside, but there's no snow, which is super weird.
Stretch.
There was like a bunch of snow, and then it all is gone now. Is this Nomad getting a scoop? A hook scoop?
Yeah, maybe. You want one on there?
No.
Oh. We're gonna scoopless?
The best Tri-5 you have is the gray 55 gasser. You can come store it in Mississippi.
That is a good one. I do like that one.
The best winters do have no snow. Except I hope there's at least some snow for Christmas.
That gray 55, we were like this close to building that. Instead we built Danny's car.
Yeah, instead I conned him into building my car.
I was gonna do a straight axle T56 9-inch on that one. And then leave that one in the States and all that. And then Danny's like, I think I want this.
I want a gasser.
I'm like, alright.
Thanks for the content. My Jeannie usually loves your makeup. Aw, well thanks Michael and Jeannie. I will admit today, I'm only wearing blush. There is no other makeup. Wow, look at the bags under my eyes. Whew, I look tired. I should have put on makeup.
You didn't sleep that much.
I need more sleep. More sleep. My daughter is watching from her mother's house, Dee Dee's Speed Shop, bringing families together. Oh, that's nice.
Well, you know us. Care about families and all.
Careful dogging Mortski. The DD interweb mafia may put him out of business. Well, actually, we were saying that today, how like it is like having a little mini mafia with all of you guys.
It's ruthless.
You make us laugh so much.
You want to get Mortski a hard time? You want to get your tow truck done?
Yeah.
Put it up there on the internet. They take care of it. I just get to sit back.
Is the Opal gonna come back around?
We talked about it. I'd like to put a small block Chevy in it.
Oh.
But we'll see.
I have a question about a gasser axle setup for Dan. What's your question?
Dan don't know much about that.
You might know a little bit though, depending on the question.
The answer is get it, and I say yes.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing American Truck Simulator after the live tonight.
Nerds.
I'll post the channel in there so that you guys can go right after. We're actually, okay, I know I've said this for the last week, but tonight we're actually buying my Kenworth, my K-Whopper, because I had to discover the dealership first. So I discovered it on Tuesday or Monday or whenever. And so now we're gonna buy it. But I don't know what I'm looking for. So, oh, I don't know. So you guys are gonna have to come in on Twitch and help me decide what K-Whopper I'm gonna get.
How much money you got?
Well, I have I think 150,000, and then I'll take the rest out from the bank. Cause I need to start hiring people and getting my truck. But I need to own my own truck first. I love when Dan gives Mortski a hard time because we all know he deserves it. But when Dan goes after Duff, now that's another thing.
I did apologize for that.
Come closer because they can't hear you. A lot of people are upset that you went after Duff. I can't believe you went after Duff.
All I said was our dogs are better.
Oh, that's true.
Fuck that dog.
Ah! Dan! He doesn't mean it.
No, Duff's a good dog. I like Duff.
We love Duff. He's so well trained. Our dogs are terrible in comparison. Man, we really love what you guys do and love watching the show. However, could you put a couple of pickup trucks in the mix?
Nope.
We've done that, and it's not our thing.
Well, pickup trucks, A, are not my thing, and B, they actually do terrible on the channel. It might be time to try another one again, but we've done at least 2, I think. Maybe more.
3?
Well, we did the green one, and we did the gray square body, and then I guess my tow truck. Well, that's about it. I don't think I have any other trucks on the channel.
No, the other one I don't think was on the channel at all. Maybe a little bit, but.
No, that was gone before we started.
Yeah. Okay, what are your questions?
I have questions.
No, they have questions. They all say, I have questions, and then they never follow it up with their question.
Oh, women. Danielle.
Will you guys be live next week? Yes. Shmoo happens on Saturdays from 7 until 8:30.
Sometimes.
Usually.
Unless we have something else to do.
The Nomad I was working on turned out to be a 57 Ford. How did that happen?
Sounds like that guy needs a set of glasses.
Do they look similar?
That's like Chase's car.
And if I missed your question, Koi Boy, can you please ask again? Because sometimes YouTube doesn't show me all of the questions, all the things.
That's Danny's way of saying she has favorites and you're not one of them.
That's not true. I try to get all of them, but they come in pretty fast sometimes. Does Dan choose the outfit, or does the outfit choose Dan?
Usually Dan wears whatever he took off yesterday. And if it's really bad, he'll try something else.
Danny, why did you run the law off a bridge? Because I kept getting headlight infractions, even though my headlights were on at the appropriate times, and I got tired of it, so I did that. I ran the video game copper off the road. Also, chat told me to do it, so I did it.
You kind of look like a sailor with that hat.
I do a little bit. Well, because when I have this part down, it like hides on my eyes and I can't see out of it. So I need to like dip it out. Well, it's a little bit big.
Well, you have a tiny melon.
Yeah. Chat is always right. Dan is a hair model by Dave. Okay, I'm looking. What's your favorite quote from Days of Thunder?
There's some good ones on that one. I mean, change my tires is always like my favorite part of the movie. I don't know. Hit the pace car. I mean, there's a lot of them.
Well, what else?
What else?
Well, none of those quotes make sense.
Because you have to watch Days of Thunder.
That is correct.
So you're the problem.
I am the problem. That is correct. I have a death wobble in my gasser truck. Has he ever had that problem?
Nope.
A death wobble? Is it your brake cable? Wasn't that what? I guess that wasn't a gasser, but that was Chase's problem when his car had a death wobble.
I'm just Chase's bad mechanic.
Chauncey, I want you to go out there and hit the pace car. Oh, okay. We are busy eating ice cream. Is that another one?
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Man, it does sound like a pretty fun movie. The crew eating ice cream is one of the best scenes. Oh man, am I gonna have to watch Days of Thunder? Where did Dan learn his fabrication? He is a talented fabricator.
You watch me learn live.
Drive with the fear. Is that a quote too?
Dropping a hammer is a good one.
Drafting explanation from Days of Thunder.
Sexy scene.
Oh. Hope you guys are coming to Pittsburgh someday. You'd love it here. I can't say that Pittsburgh's ever been on the old itinerary.
Danny told me Pittsburgh sucks.
That's not what I said.
Terrible.
You must watch Days of Thunder. That's your homework before next week.
You think you can squeeze it in? You're so busy.
I am busy. I'm busy bee. Buzz buzz. Dan has some amazing sweeping skills. Almost like he's worked in a shop as a shop hand once upon a time.
Once upon a time? That was yesterday.
It was yesterday. Ooh, I have seen Hollywood Nights. Right?
I don't know.
I think I have.
What's the car in it?
It's the Chevy, the 55.
No.
Yeah, isn't it Project X?
It's not a 55 Chevrolet.
What is it? What is it?
You know what? Chat can take care of you
It's
on that
Project. What is it?
one. So embarrassing.
Is it 57?
57?
Is it? I don't know. Is it?
Really? Literally, you don't know.
I really don't.
You are an embarrassment.
I am, but that's okay. Yeah, okay, 57 Chevy. Listen, I'm not smart, I'm not cute, but I have a great personality.
Yeah.
Tonight we're going to be playing American Truck Simulator right after this. So this ends at 8:30, and at like 8:31, we'll be on Twitch. Hey, I'm so glad you got your t-shirt order, Albert. That's excellent. Glad to hear it.
T-short?
Yes.
Why'd you call it T-short?
T-shirt. I don't have a sim chair, but I got the steering wheel and the pedals and the shifter. Oops. I'm hitting buttons I don't mean to hit. Yes, he did ride in Project X on Power Tour. That is correct. See, I still haven't seen Goonies, you guys, but now it's my goal in life just to not ever see Goonies. Watch the playlist and see Dan's Fabrication.
Goddamn playlist.
Yeah, how does that feel to have like all of like your learning as you go, just like out for the world to see all the time? Fair enough.
It is what it is.
Oh, Bruce, I'm glad you like your t-shirt. Oh, Brian, thank you for ordering a t-shirt. We appreciate that very, very much. And we have this one. This one's on the store now, too. The blue one, the OG, for a limited run, because that's all we could afford.
Limited to what we could buy.
Yeah. Is that Nomad back there Dan's trailer queen so he can be like Newburn?
No, this one color trailer though. Newburn's a wuss.
Dan, would you do a 55 Chevy truck?
Yeah, I want a 57 Chevy truck. I'm looking.
Oh, Alan, I know you're gonna pick on me on the Switch. I know you are. I have the OG, but may need another one. I wear it a lot. You know what? That was actually a common email I got this week. Was wearing it out.
Wear them out.
I want to see Dan and Vice Grip Derek team up and drive some beater home from some far off land.
I only drive nice stuff.
You only drive the best of the best. Rewatched In the Aisles with Dan and Derek earlier. You and Dan have the same height difference as Jessica and Derek. Yes, there is actually a hilarious picture of the four of us where, like, obviously Jessica's beside Derek and I'm beside Dan, and it's just these two giant people and then these very tiny little women. It looks hilarious, the juxtaposition. Vintage car magazines, cool. Actually, I went looking out for the Canadian Hot Rod Magazine edition today, the Christmas one. I went to 2 different stores and still could not find it. So, we're just waiting. The Nomad is more like a Mortsky special, all glam and glitter on the outside, but in reality, lipstick on a pig. What? This thing is like the nicest interior we've ever seen.
And I need a little bit of floor work. That looks pretty good.
But other than that, this is like one of the most complete cars you've ever owned in your entire life.
That's true.
Floors are rusted. Yeah, but I mean, that's like all floors here. I feel like that's just normal. That's just, you gotta expect that.
Well, I'm sure whatever he has is 70 years old and has mint floors in it.
It's Glutton.
Glutton said that?
I know. I can't believe his like.
I've seen Glutton's cars.
Saying don't make excuses. Glutton, you're supposed to be on our team. Oh, he just said to you, shush.
It was, yeah, I mean, I hope for better, but ultimately it was what it was. And the other thing with that car is I fixed more of the floor than I really needed to. I mean, it only needed some patches, and I was like, in for a penny, in for the pound, so I just went for it. And ultimately now it's actually, like, my original plan was like, oh, I'll just kind of patch it up and I'll, if I keep it and love the car, I'll put a pan in it later. But now, I think the repair is good enough, it's permanent.
Ain't no vehicles in Canada that have rust-free floors at 70 years old.
Yeah.
Turning the new Nomad into a storage unit. Did you put stuff in here?
Just the stuff I'm going to use in it.
Oh, okay. Honestly, I can't believe there's not more stuff in there. You're doing pretty good.
Trying to keep that car nice.
I'd take the stripper glitter or the Black Widow replica any day. Well, the nice thing about both of those cars is that, like, if you ding it or if you scratch it, you won't feel like it's such a big deal. Whereas, like, with this one, everything on, like, the trim on this thing is worth more than both of those cars. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
I'm trying to make room here. I want to bring the black car in here.
Juan Pablo says you did good on them floors, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Same with Pontiac. He says the same.
Yes, hear that, glutton? Bring off.
How many zip disks does Dan go through in a week?
I went through a brand new pack on this, so 50. I just bought theirs on sale, so I bought 2 50 packs today or yesterday. They're in the truck.
Yeah. So a lot is what you're saying.
Nothing little new, but yeah, I'm zip cutting.
Don't loosen what ain't loose.
Don't lose what ain't loose. What does that even mean?
I don't know. It's supposed to be the December-January issue. Yeah, but I thought it came out in November, though. Like, for December-January. Or does it not come out until December?
I don't know. We got it mailed directly to us because we're VIPs. Which one's mine?
The green one.
The blue green?
The green one with the pink top. The Nomad is so sweet.
I do like this car.
Can you ever get that poor man any jeans? First of all, he's a grown-ass man. He can go get his own jeans. Second of all, he's a grown-ass man. He can wear whatever jeans he wants to wear. Third of all, I couldn't put him in clean jeans if I tried.
You know what we should do? Which would be hilarious. We should go to Valley Village and buy like cheap suits. And I'll work in cheap suits.
Oh my gosh, that would honestly be excellent.
We'll class her up on it.
Yeah, you should. Hi, Michelle. Has Bucky sponsored you yet? No! Can somebody please put me in touch with the people at Bucky's? Tell them I need to discuss this with them. Very important information. What will he wear to the wedding? Dan doesn't go to weddings, so probably nothing. I had several 70s Texas cars with floor pans just as bad.
Yeah, well, after being in the States a little bit, it seems like stuff rusts out. Same down there.
Yeah.
Like Newbern, he had to do patch panels on his 57. I think it was in Texas and stuff, so. I guess unless you're in like Arizona maybe, or I don't know where, but.
Yeah. You know what? CCTC on Saturdays now, we always start at 7 o'clock because I stream on Twitch right after at 8:30. So that's why the time is different. I love how people think it's the cost of the jeans that keeps you from buying jeans. They're like, you can get these ones for $25. You can get these ones for $35.
Oh, I have a lot of pairs of jeans.
He has Levi's, he has Wranglers, he has Old Navy's, he's got, whatever those other ones are. He's got them all. They all wear out the exact same way.
Well,
Hard on equipment.
I don't spend a lot of time cleaning. I'm not scared to get down on the ground and get a little dirty.
Rust does not discriminate. That is accurate. This one's good. Dan needs to pull Newburn's 57 behind the 55 Nomad and call Newburn's 57 sadness. That honestly would be such a good picture, pulling Dave's car behind yours.
Poor Dave. He delivers his car one time. He gets so mad.
I know, CCTC. Old habits are hard to break. We gotta keep you on your toes, you know?
Is that what we're doing?
Yes. I know, I love the train conductor overalls. Those were my favorite too.
So I wore them and I said, I'm wearing my train conductor overalls. And people got mad at me. They thought I was making fun of train conductors.
What?
I was like, I better not wear these.
Why? You were making fun of train conductor. You look so cute.
You know what I've learned is no matter what you say, you're pissing someone.
You're gonna seriously get mad that he was wearing train conductor overalls. Of all the stuff to get mad at him about, that's what we're choosing.
There's a lot of reasons.
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons to be mad at him. I don't think train conductor overalls is one of them. The train conductor overalls were the best. He needed the hat to match.
That would have been good, yeah.
Why is paper on the outside of the door?
Well, that's just laziness.
Laziness? But you taped it here.
Yeah, but I put a big, they had the thing inside on the roll, and I just pulled it instead of having like pieces of it going across the door panel. I just wrapped it around until it was done.
Oh, I see it now. Yes. Yes, you did. Hi, Buckshot. How you doing? We are doing very well tonight. Thank you for asking. Paper to protect from fire. Duh. Yeah, why do you use paper? That seems counterintuitive.
What I had?
What would most people use?
Oh, I don't know. Probably fire blankets. See, I had fire blankets. People are funny. I had fire blanket across the back, and I had it across the front. And I used paper on the glass, tape it up.
Yeah.
And then I just did the door panels real quick, and paper was like open and close it a bunch of times versus trying to get a fire blanket in there. And people were mad about it. But if you'll notice, none of it caught fire, so it worked.
I mean, they can't argue with the logic that's there, that's for sure.
Well, I obviously wasn't using it as, it was just to kind of protect the sparks. I thought it worked okay.
Yeah.
It seemed to work.
Not one spark sparked. So, really? Fire blanket and a fire retardant blanket isn't the same.
Yes, I had both.
There you go.
Had a welding blanket and I had a fire blanket ready to go if I needed it. I feel funny on that too. I said I was waiting till I got the car insured, and they're like, "Oh, it's going to be an insurance scam." I'm like, "Or that's what insurance is for."
People said it was going to be an insurance scam?
They thought I was going to burn the car or something like that. But meanwhile, I was just too nervous to work on it until it was insured.
The internet is a strange, strange place.
Yeah.
Did you find or get a key? If not, a machinist die on a blank could try to make your own.
For what now?
For the car, because you don't have the key?
No, what I'll probably do is, I changed the key. I have the old ignition. I'll probably just pull the door lock and then take that and see if someone can.
Make it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You worked magic on them floors.
They turned out pretty nice.
Hey Gordon, how are you tonight? Yeah. Alright. Push in here. If you pee on paper, it's no longer flammable. So I've heard.
Really?
Please don't pee on the paper. Let's not. I think you're fine. Duff doesn't really like Mortsky. I can tell. Man, Mortsky and Duff are literally like just the two peas in a pod. They need a theme song. Like, here's Mortsky, here's Duff. We're Mortsky and Duff. Just like a little jingle.
Just a little jingle.
Are you sure the lock and ignition are the same key? That's a good question.
Well, they're currently not for sure.
Actually, currently they are the same key, which is no key.
There's an ignition key.
There's an ignition key?
Why put a new ignition in it?
In this?
Yes.
When did you do that?
The first day I got it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you got mad because I had one that was going to put in your car and I didn't. I put it in this.
I didn't know that.
We talked about it.
I don't think we did.
We did.
So you've taken my ignition key. You
Well, so
taking
you know
my
your car,
radiator
when you shut it
cap.
off, it kind of has that burn.
Yeah.
The ignition's wore out of it. So I got a new switch, and it had a new tumbler and a new key. And I put it in this instead.
Of course you did. I'm glad you pieced the floor in instead of putting one piece in it. Most guys wouldn't tackle a whole pan project. And it's good to show it can be done in pieces.
Yep.
Didn't you really tell me that on the last video, you guys? I don't remember that.
What am I doing in the live stream or something? I told you something. Or maybe I just assumed you'd be mad at me if I did tell you. They all kind of blend together.
Hey Danielle, I think that was on camera about the ignition switch.
See?
So really, I blinked it out. That's all that happened.
You're not allowed to get mad at me twice. That's not fair.
You mean this, what was this gold shovel? It was like $12.99 at Canadian Tire?
I was using it. Why are you working against me here?
Because you took my ignition. That's what you sounded like.
Good.
Your cup is going to leave a ring on that pristine paint.
Yeah, Danny has no respect for my stuff.
None. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find that clip where you say you took it. And I didn't get mad when he said it, you guys.
You did. You did the exact same thing happened. Why did you do that? I explained the reason why. I explained the whole exact conversation we just had.
And I thought only men had selective hearing. No, women have it too. We're just better at hiding it. Dan, have you ever bought Milestar tires?
Never.
Nope. Love the hat, Dan.
Whatever. Oh,
Your vice grip one.
nice grab.
Miracle. He said he hadn't put it in yet, so it wasn't yours. Oh, you know what? That does sound familiar. That
I do
does.
love how the people know more than we do.
Listen, a lot of conversations happen.
Oh, there's some people like, you put it here. I'm like, oh, that's where I put that.
The Bad Chad reference was cool the other day, Dan. You
I
you
said
made
that?
a Bad Chad reference?
I don't remember what I say a lot of the time, but I do like Bad Chad.
Have you guys been to Michigan? No?
Nope. I haven't.
Nope. Stripper cleaner doesn't need any more parts. Unless Dan takes more parts, but I don't think he will. Is this the only time Dan cleans the garage is on live chat?
No. Is it? No.
He usually does it twice a week.
I'm trying to work cleaner. You guys all got to see that in the videos. I used to be a real disaster. Now I'm just a slight disaster.
Hi, Johnny Lemons. When you talk to Zip Ties and buy supplies, do you have to carry a workman's comp policy?
That guy is a problem.
I mean, hey, everybody has different tastes. So some people like some people don't like other people. That's okay.
What are you talking about?
My garage is a disaster. Well, then go clean it, Hell Goblin.
Nah, it's easier to ignore it.
How many cars is too many cars?
No such thing.
No such thing.
There's stressful days, but just you figure it out. I was stressed out there a while ago having too many cars, and now I feel like you can use a few more.
Do ya? Hey, cracks everybody up. Hello from North Jersey. Well, hello, yellow JD one. I did check the Facebook today. Lots of action on there. 7 years long building your garage. Holy moly. Hi, Michael. How are ya? Aw, derelict. I don't know if we should be your favorite motivational couple, but we probably should. So thank you.
Not very motivational, are we?
Oh my gosh, Jennifer, thank you so much for buying shirts. That's so sweet of you guys. Thank you to you and Jeff. Not enough cars is not enough.
You can always have one more. You just gotta get storage units.
Yeah.
You just gotta be aware of what, well, if you're gonna finish them or not. If the goal is just to have cars, just never have too many
The
cars.
limit does not exist then.
But if you want to actually finish them and get it done, then you gotta realize. I feel like I work a lot and I probably get 5 or 6 cars done a year. Done.
Yeah.
And I spend a lot of time out here. But if you buy better cars, it's not so bad.
Yeah.
Some people buy cars that are like running and driving.
Killer Custom, that's
JF.
JF, right? Yeah. Because he's met JF.
I love that guy.
He was here actually in the summer. And we met him like super randomly. We were leaving a car show and there was, what kind of car was pulled over?
There's an old timer, like a Model A or something like that, and he was pulled over. And I saw this car, the hood popped, and they're trying to boost him. So I pull over to stop. I mean, it's, broke down hot rod. And the guy walks up to me, and he starts talking to me. I'm like, hey, like I know this guy from somewhere or whatever. And he's like, oh, this and that. And he knew who I was. I was like, this is weird. And then, like a half hour later, he's in the garage.
Well, and then we're driving home, and he goes, oh, that was JF. And I, of course, had no idea who it was. But yeah, I came over and hung out in the garage for a little bit. And that was the best because, so my car was blown apart, right? Like we had just taken the pool down because, and so there was pool parts everywhere. Like our house looked absolutely terrible. Like everything looked bad out here. I came over and hung out for a little while. Joe was painting. Yeah, there was a lot happening that day.
Well, the Nova was in the other garage, blown apart. Front end was apart.
Yeah.
And here was the Caprice, and your car was out there. Oh, it was none of your stuff.
It was all my stuff, yeah.
The summer of Danielle.
The summer of Danielle. I liked it. It was great. You will be my favorite motivational couple when you're living in a van down by the river. Dad, you okay? I hurt my back.
Wow.
Ow. When you guys start selling hats, I'll get one. Well, thanks, Buckshot. I know. Okay, so allow me to take this opportunity to clear up some questions that we've been getting about merch. So the number one question from everybody is, why do you hate Canada and why won't you ship to Canada? You're Canadians. First of all, we don't hate Canada. But, sorry, 1 second.
Who are you texting?
No, I'm just removing dumb comments.
Oh, did I miss one?
So shipping, even within Canada, you guys, is like stupid expensive. And so we can't justify the shipping cost for you guys or for us because it's just a lot. We put out our savings to pre-buy the shirts. So we needed to know if it was gonna work or not because it's a lot of money. And you guys are amazing and you've let us know that it is gonna work. So then we can kind of take next steps into looking at different logistics and stuff. And that goes the same for additional products. So as we continue down our merch journey, we will have more products. But again, you gotta have the money first and then buy it and then sell it and all those kinds of things. So it's a little more complicated than even we anticipated, but we're getting there. We're just two people. We're just two people. So be patient with us. Thanks.
No, don't be patient. Give us more attitude. We love it.
Yeah. Also, Canadians that are in here, I'm embarrassed with how mean you guys are being to me, so please stop.
You kind of deserve it sometimes.
I don't think I do. I look forward to getting off work and watching your episodes, then going out and working on my own ride. Hello?
Yes?
Did you hear that nice compliment?
What was it?
I look forward to getting off work, watching your episodes, and then going out and working on my own ride.
I don't know. I'm happy you work on your ride. I don't have to work on mine.
Well, thanks, Classic Radio Lover. Yeah, shipping is totally ridiculous. I just sent a 4-pound package to Manitoba and it cost me $56 US. Holy. Oh, you will be the recipient of my generosity, Dan, from Glenn.
Glenn Knickerson?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want it.
Hey, do you want a chair, honey, to sit? People have been asking you just to sit and take a break. They want you to relax.
I'm good.
Okay. I listen to Dan as a podcast during my lunch. Just. Dan don't have time to relax. I mean, that's partially true too. Yeah, I know. Like, lots of YouTubers do have the same problem about like merch and stuff. It's crazy. It seems to be just a very common thing. So unfortunately, we just gotta figure it out, and that takes time. Do a colder shirt. I feel like there's so many colder shirts out there.
Well, there's a whole Shelby store.
Yeah, you need to offer a DD Speed Shop jock strap that says more stroke, more torque.
No.
That was pretty funny. But no, we will not be adding that to the supply chain. I'm gonna fix this. Sorry guys, shake you guys up a little bit. There you go. Boom. You want your drink?
I'm good. You want your drink?
I'm gonna get mine, yeah. Y'all are awesome. Well, thank you. When do you watch the other YouTube guys when you're always working?
I don't watch a lot of YouTube.
If you do, you usually just listen to it like a podcast, like that other guy said he did.
Yeah.
Or you'll have it like on in the background or something.
I generally don't watch a whole lot, yeah.
Will Dan ever build a cheese box Chevy?
I don't know what that is. I'll Google it. Sounds delicious.
Cheese box. Well, yeah, so that's the other thing. So we left, so Teespring would ship everywhere, worldwide, but the amount of issues people had with Teespring was like overwhelming, and like complaints about the quality, complaints about it not arriving, like so many things. So then we've now taken it into like our own hand to do the merch. So that means it's a little bit more expensive and we can't ship it everywhere, but the quality is so much better. So I'd rather have better quality.
We can ship it everywhere, but the guy who's currently doing it is really based out of the US, and he'll ship it anywhere he wants, but he's just gonna go take it to the post office and it's gonna cost what it's gonna cost, and that is where it becomes ludicrous.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yes.
So that's, we gotta pick what battle we want. We either want the, you don't ship to England, Australia, or Canada, and people are mad about that, or I wanna buy your shirt, but it's $27 to ship my
$25 shirt.
Yeah, to Winnipeg or whatever, and you're like, well, I don't know, man, like,
Yeah.
you can't make everybody happy.
When is the last time you got gas in your eyes and or mouth?
Well, it's been a while now. We haven't had anything that's running in a while.
No, what have I done? button. It's very nerve-wracking. What else is Murr hiding under the porch?
Oh, funny you should mention that. That'll be another video coming.
Why? What else is he hiding?
I don't know. That video did great, so we'll find something under there.
And I'm sure there is something under there.
All sorts of stuff under there.
Dan the body man. Engines are more fun.
Yes.
I'm 2 years into my Camaro project, and Dan will still have his done first.
Yeah, there's a chance. I gotta start first.
Yeah. I feel like that's probably one of the number one questions. When are you gonna start the Camaros? When are you gonna do it?
I gotta bring it home. Eventually. This thing's almost done.
Yeah.
Get the brakes done on it, send it on the road.
Why is it so expensive for a shirt to cross the border and it's extremely easy for a person? Well, because you don't put tax on a person anymore. Whereas, like, merchandise and stuff has taxes and tariffs, and, like, every province is different. Like, it's a whole thing. It's crazy.
Even just shipping through Canada is expensive versus the States.
Yeah. What did Derek do with the hood of the Brooklyn?
So he left it in a gas station in Florida. Someone found it, brought it to him in Bristol at a Cletus event. I went and picked it up, and I took it to Georgia. And actually, we should talk to New York.
Oh, yeah, we need it.
So it's currently further away than it's ever been.
It's going the opposite
Florida
direction.
to Bristol to Nashville to Georgia to Canada. Yeah, that hood's seen some shit.
Yeah.
That hood's got more miles on it than the car.
The audio sucks. Man,
That's just our voices, dude.
that's just us, man. I guess we're a little far away. Maybe that's why. You want me to move you closer? Will that make it better? Better or worse? We'll find out. Listen, we can't please all of you. Oh, see, now you guys are all tilty. Yeah, like it's easy to find people that want to print the shirt. Holy, anyone will print the shirts. It's distribution.
Well, I talked to 3 different people on Thursday, Friday, local. I sent them all messages saying, here's what we want to do, here's what we're currently doing. There actually is a demand. We gave them some t-shirt numbers and all that stuff so they know it's like a serious thing. And no one wants to do it. They don't want to print.
Yeah, and I think it's a big capacity thing too. But also, and even before you talk to those 3 people, we've been talking to people for like a year and a half trying to get somebody that wants to do it. It's not worth it for them to do. Like, they'd have to charge us so much money to ship, to like distribute it and stock it. And then we'd have to charge you guys so much money. Like, it'd be ridiculous.
It's a big amount of money. Like, you don't realize it. But, so, I mean, we did a gamble with this one guy, and you got to think, so, I mean, a shirt is like $15 or $16 our cost. And then, I mean, so, you know, just do the math. You want 100 shirts, $1,500 American.
Up front.
So that's $2,000 Canadian.
But we didn't need savings anyways.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
you guys are amazing. So
Yeah,
again, thank you so much.
It's shocking.
We are amazed. We really didn't think that you guys were going to want shirts that bad. So thank you. And like, I built that whole website. I learned how to build it.
Yeah. It's wild. I did nothing. I did have to pay though.
You did. You did have to pay.
That was tense.
$25 US to get a VGG shirt to me here in oil country, Canada. Yeah.
$25 US shipping. So that's $35 Canadian. And he's probably charging $25 for the shirt. That's what we're doing. So now you're $35. So now you have a $70 t-shirt.
And they're not even getting the $70.
No, nobody gets it.
Like, nobody wins.
That's the problem.
Like,
I have so much trouble charging someone $70 for a
good night,
t-shirt.
Shane. Have a great night. It's glad to see you in here. Getting ready to start floors and rockers on my 50s Merc.
That sounds terrible. I'd recommend not doing that. Any on a floor stand.
Oh, thanks, Brian. I'm very proud of that website. I worked very hard. Make a shirt that says "Not a Trailer Queen." That's not a bad idea.
I should. We're thinking about going to do a junkyard. Go look at a junkyard with Newburn in December. We should make shirts that say that for us and Chase.
Well,
No,
Chase is a trailer queen.
no trailer queens allowed. Yeah, you're right.
Chase wouldn't be allowed to wear one. He is a trailer queen.
I want to be a trailer queen. I'm tired of driving these hot rods.
No way. We can't do it after all the grief we've
You
given.
can't wear one either. You're a fly in. We'll have to get you one.
The Nomad is looking great. Thank you. Can you hold this?
Why?
I gotta pee.
Seriously? What do I gotta do?
It's time for my 8 o'clock pee. Can I get you a snack or anything?
I'm good, thanks.
Okay.
Appreciate it. She sets this up and then just bails on me every frickin' time.
So you should be used to it. And
Yeah.
remember, I can still hear you inside.
Why?
Because it got the Twitch thing.
Oh no. Well, I might as well start talking shit about Danny. Why does she slam the door so hard? Every time. Oh, Trailer Queen. Yeah, pretty good. I did like towing with that Nomad. That was pretty good. People really got a lot of kick out of it. You guys make junkyards interesting. Well, old hot rods are good. I do like old hot rods. Don't worry, her channel sabotage. Yeah, let's talk shit. Make sure it says ruined by DD Speed Shop. What I want to do for a sticker, I'm trying to get Danny on it, but she's so freaking lazy. I want to get a sticker that says, so if you do something bad on your car, it's kind of like shady work or whatever, I want to have a sticker that says DD Speed Shop did that with an arrow pointing at it. And that way, if you're like, oh, it looks like garbage, you just put a sticker on it, and I'll just take the blame. So all the rest of the Nomad, pretty much, I got almost all the floors. There's a little section right beside where the seat is and right in front of the wheels, rear wheels. And the brace is rotting away. And then right where the brace got full of mud or whatever, right above it's rotted, so it needs a flat patch on top and then the brace put up underneath. And then the floors are done on the top, but I still have to finish welding underneath. And I think I gotta do a little bit of the back inner rockers, but not too bad. $9 t-shirt plus 4 color is $14. Why can't you fund a USA distributor? We do it in the US. Weak bladder, yeah. Weak minded too. More turbo videos, yeah, we gotta get back on that thing. I know, man, there's a 6-digit car. I don't think so. Thing's pretty rough. What motor are you putting in again? In what? I'd buy that sticker. Oh, there we go. So we got one sold. Thanks for being such a cool dude. Well, I don't try very hard, that's for sure. Yeah, all Bucky's. We do that here. Yeah, exactly. Kind of the same idea how the buying the sticker. I like that. There's a woman just up Aaron Street, Hero Designs. She can do stickers and her prices. Oh, okay, I'll check her out. Just behind Arlington Autobot. In the hood. So yeah, if you include some decimal places, it's probably over 10 grand. Yeah, I hope the shirts were good. Hope you guys like them. Bob's Bar, thanks for getting a shirt, man. Appreciate that. We promise to waste all the money on hot rods. Yeah, 47, I don't know. I gotta do something with that car. I keep saying it, but I don't know. You know how it is. The problem with 47 is a running, driving car. I don't use it, but it's a running, driving car. To take it apart is a hassle. And ultimately, the story of my life right now is nobody wants to see me drive a car that's done. Those videos always do terrible, and there's a certain amount of, you gotta suffer. It's hard getting U.S. cars into Canada. I wouldn't say hard, it's expensive. What's Danny doing? She's messing around on her friggin' video game machine. Danielle, Come on. Double dipper. Ever meltdown on camera? Oh, many a time. But luckily, I edit that out, or it's in fast motion. You all need to do the drag strip. Yeah, I'm not really a drag strip guy. Why won't you sell a Tri-5 two-door version? I don't know. I think it's kind of greasy doing that. I've said it before. I don't mind selling it, but I'd have to do something. I don't know how someone would know or whatever. Ultimately, it's just I don't ever want anyone getting ripped off. I really feel bad about that stuff. So if I do a two-door and then someone buys it thinking they're getting a cheap or a whatever two-door, then whatever. When I had a C10 short box, 72, and I shortened it. I sold it to a guy, and he knew it was short. And then, no struggle bus.
Hi.
So anyways, he's from Toronto. We came in, picked the truck up, went back to Toronto. It was for sale that weekend, and I knew he was gonna make money. There's no bones about it. He's from Toronto, and his whole plan was he would come to the prairies to buy vehicles and kind of like buy 3, sell 2, get 1 for free type thing. And I can respect that. I mean, you guys time and all that in it. So he brought the truck back. I think I sold for like $8,000. He had it for sale for 12. Like the next day or 2 days later, it sold. And then it sold again, and then it tried to be sold a third time, and the third guy selling it was trying to represent it as a factory short box, and I had LS swapped it, but it was still a project. He took it a little further along, and then everyone was all over him saying, that's actually a chopped down whatever. I got tagged a bunch of times in it, but I never heard about that truck again. So I don't know what happened with it. Maybe someone bought it and they've had it forever now, but that all happened in a matter of just a few weeks. That truck got sold 3 different times, and then eventually someone was trying to sell it dishonestly.
Oh, right, the dupe.
Yeah. So that's the problem with those two-door conversions of selling them is I don't really want to sell them and have someone.
Well, and that's, I mean, you talked about that in the video too, right? Is like you can sell a car as honestly as you can, but you can't control how the next person's going to sell a car.
Yeah. So I don't know how we could ever do it. And because it's not like it's a custom. If you customize something, it's a little different. I mean, you just got to get out of my own head on it. Because I mean, a lot of guys will take like a 40s Ford and then like chop it and drop the roof, make it a two-door. And it's a custom now. So because that looks like it could be a factory car, I don't know. And ultimately, most of the conversions we like, we want to keep them.
Mm-hmm. Have you watched any of the Lucky Jack videos with the Biscayne? I have.
Yeah.
He's figuring it out.
More motivated than I am.
Yeah.
Young kid.
Yeah, still in school. Anyway, actually, I saw somebody commented on his video, be like, it'd be great if you could put out more. And I wanted to comment back and be like, he's a student. Let him get his education.
Let's be honest, though, YouTube's more important than school. What'd school get me? YouTube.
You can read.
Barely.
Barely, but you can. You look like you should be in a rowboat fishing for walleye. Honestly, that sounds really nice. Except, here's the thing. I actually really enjoy fishing, but I don't like touching the fish.
That'll happen.
But I like the action of fishing. What are your plans with the banana, the rotten banana?
I like when it just sits outside. It makes me feel good.
Why?
I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I bought that on a whim, two-doored it, put the LS in it, now it's just sitting out there.
Oh, hey, did you get your calendar yet from Cold War Motors?
I didn't order one. Did you put them up there for sale?
Yeah, everyone already has theirs.
Oh. Maybe you said you were going to send me one?
I thought you ordered one. I wanted one.
Text them.
I thought you
Danny
ordered
here.
one.
Maybe I did. I don't think so.
Shame on you.
Well, I'm embarrassed.
Good. Hello, Kevin from Northeast Iowa. Look into Friday night drives at Atlanta Motor Speedway next season. They race anything there, and it would be good practice for Danny. Yes, I do need to practice.
Quick drive down.
Do a calendar. Dan sprawled across all the hoods. I'd buy that calendar. Ooh, baby.
Gross.
But only if you were wearing the train conductor overalls and nothing underneath.
Usually what I do, I go fan on those.
No, I meant like showing like your arm.
I'm gonna wear a suit and tie doing body work now.
That we should go to Valley Village tomorrow.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Yeah, Dan said you bought one.
Dan said.
You said you bought one.
But maybe I did, I don't remember.
Then again, we don't ever check the mail.
Maybe I did. I wanted one. Remember that part.
Call the calendar only Dan's. You could sell a postcard picture and people would buy it.
Would they?
Apparently. We would all pay for Dan to not do that calendar.
Ouch, okay, start paying.
This is a great question, actually, from Derelict's Garage. Does it bother you when someone says, that car deserves better?
Not really.
Accurate.
People, you gotta just let the internet say what they want to say. You can't take it. You didn't take the tape down from last week. You said you were gonna take care of that.
I like it there.
For one, I just work on the cars the way I want to work on them. And the fact that you guys want to watch, we kind of have we can talk about it and all that, is just fun. So I just build the car the way I want to build it, regardless. For two, I think every car I've ever had, other than maybe this one, has been for sure neglected, forgotten about, a parts car, whatever it may be, and I take it to the next level. That whether I finish it or I just get it to the next level where it's a running, driving car back on the road, it's better than what it was. So I think as long as you're moving forward, then really who cares?
That was very nice.
Screw you, internet. Yeah. So I don't know. That car deserves better. Well, then you buy it. Everything's for sale. If anybody wants this, I have a number on it.
What did you think about Project X in person?
I loved it. It was cool.
Yeah, moving forward and screw everybody else.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for the free content.
That's why I do it.
Danny is getting deep on the shmoo. You know I am. These coattails are long and I'm going to keep riding them.
Facts.
Have you ever been offered a show on Motor Trend? I don't think they do that in Canada.
No. They probably watch the show and understand.
And they go, oh no, we could never endorse this man.
He's uninsurable.
The Rotten Banana is awesome. Maybe your next giveaway car?
Yeah, I want to turn it into a burnout car.
Gary or Jerry, I don't know which it is. But I also love the Hot Rod Jesus shirt. So I'm hoping to save up enough money that we can put it in the store. Because I want the good people to have a Hot Rod Jesus shirt.
Something.
I just love that you're saving the junkers.
Try to.
Oh, Thanksgiving leftovers for dinner. Man, I don't know what it was this year, but I had such a strong desire to have like American Thanksgiving. I was so jealous of everybody.
It's turkey. Of course you wanted it.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't even normally love like Thanksgiving that much, but for some reason, I just really wanted it.
It's turkey. No matter what day it is, turkey is awesome.
I mean, fair enough, yeah. I love my Hot Rod Jesus shirt. Me too, Allie. Me too. Hello, Dawn. All is well. Thank you. Was it you that welded on the rear fenders on the 47, or did you get it that way?
I did that.
I'm struggling to read this one. You need to offer a Hot Rod Jesus bobblehead to mount on the dashboard.
Hold the grinder.
I would like a bobblehead of you. I do think that would be really fun.
No.
It would be cool if you could get one and it would have like an audio recording or whatever, and it just had like a couple of your sayings in it.
No.
And it would say, Dan here, Dee Dee's Speed Shop. We're just gonna schmoo it on here. Danny's the prettiest woman I've ever seen.
Tells me my sayings.
Do y'all not have Thanksgiving? Well, we do. We do have Thanksgiving, but ours is actually in October. Which is strange. I don't understand why they're different. Do you know?
I thought it had something to do with the harvest. And our harvest is earlier because of the weather.
Oh.
But I don't know. I might have just made that up.
You might have, but it sounds like pretty good. You may have said this before, but what's your daily job? He's a mechanic. You just turn wrenches all day long. If you had a Hot Rod Jesus bobblehead mounted on the dash, would it pick, what? I don't understand that one. So I'm not going to finish it because I don't get it. Dan's right. It is because of the harvest.
Knew it.
Wow, I can't believe you did know that. Ooh, of all of the builds, which is your favorite?
Generally, whatever one I'm currently working on. Well, it starts that way. Like, I originally loved this nomad, then I kind of hate it. And then I'll work on the next one. That's how it goes sometimes.
What you doing?
Take these lines off before I jump this transmission.
Well, that's wise.
Why?
Well, I'm just saying that's wise that you do that.
Why you gotta watch me work? It's weird.
Because we're also interested in what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Would you sell the 55 gasser?
The gray one?
Yeah.
No, probably not. I like that car.
No, he could not stay sitting down.
I mean, I'd sell anything. You'd have to pay me enough that I could rebuild it. So what's the point?
Yeah. Yeah, Polish. Getting it printed is the easiest part. The shipping is where you'll have the trouble. But good luck to you. I hope you can figure something out for yourself. Other than drinking and swearing, what's your recommendation for fixing Christmas tree lights?
Pay a guy.
Pay a guy.
You don't like doing it? Pay a guy. I've learned that lesson.
What are you building for the power tour next year?
If you're looking at it, I don't know what we're doing.
Well, my car's already down there.
Danny's car's there.
So we're gonna, and my car's like tested. So we'll do my car for sure.
Honestly, a big part of it is kind of whatever is currently on the channel or whatever's got some notoriety or whatever. I mean, it's. I'm excited for that Brickland, to be honest with you. Maybe that'll take it down.
I'm excited for the Brickland too. I kind of forget what it like looks like and stuff. Oh, did you decide on wheels for the Nomad?
Kind of.
What are you thinking?
Well, I painted some wheels black, just the steel wheels.
Yeah.
And then I thought I was going to put those on, and I was going to see what it was going to look like with a set of those dog dish hubcaps off of the Biscayne.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen I tried Googling it, Tri-5 Chevy with dog dish hubcaps, and nobody had any.
Really? That's surprising to me.
So there's no picture of it.
I feel like I can, but I feel like I can see it in my mind's eye.
Well, the problem is, so a factory Tri-5 Chevrolet hubcap kind of has that vibe to it, right? Like.
Right.
And like this is a full cap.
Show the people.
Okay, well this is a full cap. But you can, a lot of them are just like this section of it.
Yeah.
So they're kind of big. And those I don't like.
No.
But I think it's because of the design. I don't like the in and out swoopiness or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know.
Hey, look at that. You don't make Gary as mad as you used to.
Gary?
Yeah,
Oh,
Jerry
yeah.
or Gary.
Well, I sleep well tonight, I guess.
The Brickland was the worst purchase ever.
So Gary said?
No, that was Pontiac.
Why?
Aw, that's great, badass Buick. Glad you love them.
I think at the end of the day, that car was $2,000, isn't it?
Michelle likes the wheels it's got on it now in front there.
Well, yeah.
Be different for once. Oh, now I gotta move them again. Can we switch? Can I have my chair and you can have your chair?
Be different. What do you want me to do? Be different.
I guess not have Kragers.
I don't have one car with Kragers on it.
I don't know.
What wheels should I put on? Is that what it is with the wheels?
Yeah, I think
What
so.
wheels should I put on there?
Oh, hey, Don. We met him in Mississippi at Cruising the Coast with Rat Rod Bob.
Oh, what's up, buddy? The problem with wheels, so I've got Daisies, I've got Halibrands. Your car is Torque Trust, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I like that he asked me that.
I mean, we've got rally wheels and stuff. We've got steel wheels with poverty caps on my Nova. I mean, I don't really like shiny wheels. I don't like center lines. I mean, I don't know.
I love Krager, says Kimberly.
Oh yeah, me too.
Spokes.
I don't like spoke wheels.
I know. I miss the spoke wheels on the Caprice.
Yeah.
I liked those. They looked so grandpa-y. Actually, someone said to take the Caprice on Power Tour.
Oh yeah.
Cruise in comfort. Just
Yeah.
like Grandpa used to.
It was nice. I did like that.
Do they make Alcoas for tripods?
No idea. I don't like big wheels. I don't want to put like a big wheel on it. I don't like that. I don't know. There's only so many wheels you can put on a car, unfortunately, I think. Unless you want to like have it really shiny or custom or whatever. Which
Mm-hmm.
I like that junk.
Sell the Caprice? Never.
How would you get to work?
How would it get to work? I love my Caprice. We drove it around today.
We did.
I love my car. Torque thrusts would look good. Torque thrusts would be cool too. Torque thrusts are apparently very popular.
We have torque thrusts on stuff though.
Yeah, but they're just saying that they look cool.
Yeah. they are cool.
You're allowed to use them more than once.
Yeah? Well, they said do something different. Literally, the comment was do something different. And now I'm hearing torque thrust, which we have on 2 or 3 vehicles. I just turned down a set of torque thrusts. A guy had a set of 15 4s with Mickey Thompson tires for $400. I'm like, I don't need those. Because they're on like 2 or 3 different cars.
Slot mags.
I do like slot mags. I have a set of 14-inch ones, but they're hard to find around here.
Chrome reverse rims. What does that mean?
I do like chrome reverse, but you kind of, I don't know. They're like a steel wheel, but they're chrome. Essentially, is what it is. The back wheels on the Nomad right now, those chrome ones. They're just a steel wheel that are chrome. That's all they are.
Okay. Are you guys going to be in the States before Power Tour at all? I need the new shirt with the blower. Well, you can get it online if you're in the States. You're the only people that can get it online. The Caprice equals an LAPD police car. Does it? Is that what it was? Is that what they used for police cars?
That's the look I went for, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like a detective.
Like an undercover cop. I like it.
Lower the caprice a couple inches. That thing's already so low. It's hard to get out of. And I'm short. Moon covers. All caps.
I don't like a full moon cover. Those aren't for me. And I put baby moons on the 47 Chevy has baby moons. And I put baby moons on the 57 convertible for a while there. So again, there you go.
Thanks, John. This hat was sent to me by David from the chat. I love it because it's Buc-ee's and I love Buc-ee's. Air ride the Caprice.
Yeah, when you air ride something though, it really loses. That car is more daily driver. It's nice just to be stock. It just works. It's not a hot rod. It's definitely not. It's different than the channel.
Yeah,
it's cool. I like it.
It's a nice daily driver. Oh, Jimmy, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Build a car with headers, flexi hoses, and Kragers just to see Mortsky cringe.
That's basically all I do every day.
I'm thankful for your channel. You're down to earth and enjoyable to watch. Keep it up, says Ollie.
I will continue doing the bare minimum.
Krager Keystone Classics.
I don't like Keystones. I have a set in the basement. I don't like them.
Hence why they're in the basement.
Yeah, they're okay. I don't know. They're not really my thing.
Center lines.
I don't like center lines. I shouldn't say I don't like center lines. I don't like them on a street car. I like them on like a 80s-ish drag kind of looking car.
Halley brands.
Well, I have a set on the Nomad.
Oh, do you? This guy said Halley brands on a Tri-5 would get folks mad. They didn't get mad. There you go.
There you go.
Well, I'm glad you like your wheels, Erica. That's a cool way of spelling your name. That's neat. IROC rims. Well, now you guys are just being silly. Looking forward to seeing the new Mad buffed out and shiny.
Yeah.
That would be the perfect job for Murr.
Fucking lazy ass Murr not being here. I honestly, if he'll do it, I'm going to fly him out. I'll pay the ticket. I don't want to do it.
Oh, somebody wants to put a new hood on the Nomad. It doesn't even look bad though.
Well, they have the P.O. box. Send one over. Send me a hood. I'll put it on there for you.
Zip ties and bias ply says, "Get back to work, hippie."
Is he in here?
That's why I said it.
Is he in between naps right now? I'm surprised that guy even has time to be in the chat right now. Usually he's just making video after
Just
video
so
after video.
busy.
Just content machine, that guy.
So busy. And don't forget, after this, you guys, I'm gonna go buy my K-Whopper. So come help me, because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what to look for when I'm looking for a big rig. So help me. Had to come to the channel to unstress. Oh no, Johnny. No stress. Keep the hood. Dan did such a fine job stomping it back out straight. Right? I thought you did a great job straightening out that
A
hood.
few people didn't like when I twisted it and folded it.
Oh, really?
Turns out that's not the way to do it.
Dan's texting Mortsky right now. LOL.
I literally am.
Yeah, can't confirm. I can't wait till my DD Speech Up t-shirt comes. Yay! Aw, yay! Actually, if you guys take pictures and send them on Facebook, that'd be fun. And I could make a collage. I do like to make a big collage. What do you guys want for Christmas? Everything Buc-ee's. All Buc-ee's all the time. A Buc-ee's to open up in Canada. That's what I want for Christmas.
I think another supercharger, if anyone's giving one away.
Yeah, another supercharger?
I'd like a big boy, 671. I'm
Ooh.
hooked now. unfortunately, they're not cheap.
No, they aren't. Yeah, we still have the convertible. It's just it's in storage now. Have you tried fire to get out the dents?
On this?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. That hood, I think, is absolutely savable. Like, we could planish it or whatever. I was talking to Brent about it, and he's got a big planishing hammer, so we could both hold it or English wheel it and get it pretty smooth. The problem is that would destroy whatever paint is on there. It would fuck it. And I mean, the roof, same thing. You could heat it and cool it and do all those things, and it would probably do a lot and take some of the oil canning and all that out. But now you're into, that's kind of the before paint job thing. And everyone's like, do the paintless dent. And again, I'm with you. But at the end of the day, the paintless dent part, the paint is already mangled. So
should be no point.
So if the dent's out, it's perfect. Now the paint is still not there. Or you just kind of like bang it out like the way it is, and it's a survivor. It's a driver. It's whatever.
Yeah.
This car, I mean, I don't know. I toy with all sorts of ideas. At the end of the day, drive it the way it is. If we fall in love with it, we fall in love with it. I actually priced out a whole interior on it, and it's crazy, but reasonable.
How much is it?
$5,000.
That's actually way less than I thought.
It's $5,000 Canadian, and it's 8 to 9 months away, like wait time. But for $5,000, you would get all the waffle, like, because Nomad is Nomad. It's its own thing. It doesn't share with like a hard top or anything else. It's its own interior. So you could pull all the interior out, at which point you could, repaint the dash to factory blue. So it would be blue.
So that brown's not original?
No, that was done. It was blue, just like this. So you could repaint the dash blue, whatever trim and all the stuff that was color change, you could do that. Mm-hmm. It would be new door panels, the whole back section, seat covers, the seat bottoms, carpet, every single part of it except the door pulls come with it, but we have door pulls. And then it would be like factory original. And so, I mean, it's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. But it would be then worth, I mean, I honestly think if you put $5,000 of interior into the car, you'd probably get back $10,000 on the back end selling it.
Right.
So, I mean, you do that, and then this car, if you ever did want to repaint it, I mean, it's unfortunate because it's keyed, it's like the dent and all that, but if you fix the roof, either fix the hood or put a new hood on it, and then really it's just scuff it and shoot it. There wouldn't be a whole lot of bodywork to it. I mean, not to sound full of myself, but I think it is an $80,000 car with a proper paint job and the proper interior, and completely cleaned up, running and driving.
Right.
A nice job. It's clearly not that now, and we're miles away from it. But you can't go wrong.
I'd leave the car with scars. It still looks good, but it's had a nice life.
But that's the thing. So now I think to myself, I don't want an $80,000 car.
Yeah.
Like, this car's already too nice, to be honest with you. Like, the black Nomad, I sit outside in the rain, I don't give a shit. It is what it is. We get a little bit of hail, it doesn't worry me.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It's insured properly, and there you go. And that car, because it was a parts car, I don't feel like we're losing a Nomad if anything happens to that one.
Yeah.
Has always been a driver, always been a nice car. If this one, something happens to it, a Nomad goes away versus bringing one back. So it's a different way of looking at cars too.
Well, it's kind of like that guy with that beautiful, beautiful 57 convertible. He'll drive by only on the really nice days, and he'll stop for a little bit and talk with us. And he said, like, I hate driving this thing because I don't want to leave it anywhere. I don't want to go anywhere.
Yes.
But I want to drive it, but I hate driving it. And then you see him, he goes to leave. He goes down the back lane, like, so slow to make sure there's no loose rubble or rocks or anything, and like,
that's why I think this car is perfect for us, for me, because it's nice, and all that stuff, but it's the right amount of ratty to drive. And maybe it'll get, we could just paint the roof, which you could paint the roof and paint the hood and get away with kind of a whatever.
Yeah.
But I also think that's the thing that happened with the other Nomad. Remember, I was gonna fix it up nicer than I did.
Yeah.
And I lost interest. I didn't enjoy doing it. And then I came to the realization, well, it probably still wouldn't be done. It'd still be a project. I'd get tired of it.
Mm-hmm.
And even if I did accomplish it being nice, I wouldn't drive it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want that.
Yeah. Where's the fun in that?
I want to drive my shit.
Well, and look at how much fun we had, like, right? I mean, and it was nice, like, especially since we took it so far, we had so much stuff in and out of it all the time that you didn't worry about, like, oh, if it, like, you know, rips the grass carpet,
Well,
you know?
and then the other thing, and I mean, and this is, again,
Paige just said, listen to all these excuses for getting nothing done. Listen, man, we're thrashing.
The other thing
We're
is,
thrashing.
Peg can relate to this. When you're a big time YouTuber and you respect the people that watch and you go out there and meet people, you know, and give thanks back like he does regularly, doesn't just get drunk in his, you know, Aqua Shack at home. But people were taking pictures of the car sitting in it. We're leaning on it. I mean, belt buckles all over it and stuff. And I mean, I don't care at all, and I loved it. But if you like a nice car, you'd be like,
if it was one of the Cruising the Coast nomads,
no.
you couldn't even breathe on it.
That one Cruising the Coast guy, remember you always had that one parking spot?
Mm-hmm.
It was always mint. He put a cone, so he'd leave, put a cone and block his own spot, then come back, put his car there, and then put a cone so no one could park beside him.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that douche.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
It was really lame. Paige took 3 naps today.
Slow day.
When's the next video coming out?
Tomorrow?
Is it safe? Is it safe to listen to?
He asked me what I'm doing.
you know what he's doing, Paige. You know.
Work? Have you ever heard of it?
Tell me you can't afford your car without saying you can't afford your car.
What do you mean?
I'm assuming about making sure that nobody touches it and does anything to it.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I care. Yeah, it's funny. I'll put a whole floor pan in the car and drive it in the snow and the salt. But if you had a nice paint job, I wouldn't want it to get scratched. I don't know what's wrong with me. The trick is just not to do any of that garbage.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well. On that note, I think that's where we're going to call it for tonight. So thank you everybody for coming and hanging out on the More Schmoo chat. It's lovely to have you here. I am going to go and play American Truck Simulator, buy my K-Whopper. So if you want to come see some very bad big rigging, I'm a terrible driver. I'm not getting any better, which shocks me. I really thought I would. But that's what I'm going to go do right now. So that would be very fun if you came over and hung out on Twitch. We have a great time. Thank you everyone again who bought shirts and has been sending like such kind messages. We have really appreciated it. I try to answer every single one we get. It is me. I am the email that you are talking to. So it is me when you're sending those nice things. So thank you so much.
Or the negative things.
And the negative things, well, I'm not thanking you for the negative things. But yes, I see all of those too. I cry and then I reply.
You'll try to reply.
Just my favorite way of doing it. All right, you guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you later. Okay, bye.
Later, losers.